Hello and welcome back to another House with Bloke. Today we're going to be making a salad because it's summertime, you know, summertime. And the time is now 10 to 12. I'm going to make some lunch salad. Now we're just going to do one. I'm not going to do all of them, just the one to show you. The salad today is going to be pear. That's a pear. That's a nice pear. And Roquefort. Okay, Roquefort there. Roquefort cheese. And we're going to have other salad bits with it. We're going to have this is iceberg lettuce. It doesn't matter what lettuce you have really, but I like iceberg. Nice and crispy. Some onion. Red onion is even better than that. Haven't got any of that. Tomato and cucumber. That's it. So just going to put we'll chop this the lettuce up first. Just do that with it. What lettuce you use is up to you, of course. You don't have to be fussy about what lettuce, but when you're younger, I guess, what lettuce you have doesn't really matter so much. But as you get older, you eat more lettuce, you know which ones you like and which ones you don't like. Those little mini gems, those small ones, or cost lettuce, that's quite good. So you just use the lettuce that you want. So there's the lettuce kind of thing. You put a bit more on, like that. So that's what we got there. Now we're going to go in with the cucumber. I like to peel my cucumber. I don't really like eating the skin so much. You can leave a little bit on like that. So just peel it, kind of, so you can leave some kind of skin markings on it, so people know what it is. I'm sure people recognise, but anyway, let's get some of this going. We don't need a huge amount of this stuff, just a little bit like that. Just a bit like that. A bit like that. A bit like that. Okay, so get a nice big plate for this, so you can spread it out. Okay, so that's that done. That's the cucumber and the lettuce done. Let's clear this a little bit. Chuck this. I always have a little bowl for bits, chuck bits in normally, if I'm organised. Sometimes I'm not organised. But right, so now we're going to go in with the onion. Now cut it in half first, like that, and cut it down like this. Keep your fingers or thumbs away from it. Nice thin slice. You don't want big chunks. Nice thin slices like that. Make sure the knife has been sharpened before you try this. And, all will be well. There's no point struggling with a blunt knife. A blunt knife is dangerous because you're using more force than you should, and it can slip and all sorts of things. So always sharpen up. So it's best to do that. And okay, so we've got, just to recap, we've got the lettuce, we've got the cucumber, and we've got the onions on there. If you can use red onions, it adds a bit more colour. You see how if you had a bit of red there, it wouldn't be all sort of green and dark green. It would lift the salad appearance a little bit. We're going to go in with some tomato. Now we're going to just cut half slices of this, just like that. This is a very easy, simple salad. You don't have to faff about too much with things, and it'll turn out good. So what we need to do here is this. Just put it on there, place it on there nicely. Look, so you don't have to follow this pattern, but I'm just a serving suggestion, as they say. So we got that. So that's half a tomato on there, and then we're going to go for the pear. Now the pear. See, I'm not organised now, so I need another board. The pear. What happens to the pear? As soon as you cut it, the flesh will start oxidising. So in order to do that, you've got two options. You can either put some oil on it, olive oil, virgin olive oil, to stop the air getting to it, or you can put some lemon on it. The choice is yours. Now, today I'm going to use olive oil. So we're going to do that. So we're going to cut this pear up, and this one is a little bit firmer than I'd wanted, but nevertheless it's still good. You cut out the core of it like that. Cut it out like that. Leave the skin on. There's nothing wrong with the skin. Got vitamins in the skin. Now you don't want huge chunks of this stuff, so make sure that you cut it small. You've got to fit in the mouth. There's no point where you can't have it like this, you know, and chewing it's not good. So you need to make sure that it's skin. Now, what you can do at this point is that's how big they are. See, like that. So there we are. I can reassemble our pear like that if you like, just to show you. So there we are. Now what you can do now is to just cut them up into smaller portions, put them in a bowl. That's what we're going to do first. Okay, so we're going to do that. So not too big, just easy chewing slices. It shouldn't be too big at all. Like that. And this one. So that's one whole pear. So one whole pear is quite a lot for one salad, but it doesn't matter too much if that's the only thing you're going to eat. So if you've got one pear for each person, that's fine. One pear. Now what you're going to do is put a little bit of olive oil in there, and then we're going to toss that like that. Now that will slow down any of the oxidation process that's wants to happen now. Because if you prepare this stuff early, you want to put it on the table or something an hour early, you're going to get this come back and the pear will be brown. So we're just going to go like this with the pear, just dot it around like that. So see one pear is probably a little bit too much for this one. If the pears were smaller, so out of the pear I've got that much left, so I'm not going to put that on because I think there's enough there. Just like that. I don't want my hands. Okay, so now we're going to go into some raisins or sultanas, whichever you've got. Now, with the raisins and sultanas, the dark ones are raisins, like that, you see, and the sultanas are that colour. So choose what colour you... I mean, I like both of them, but because this is a bit... it's looking very bright and baby, with some contrast, so I'm going to use some raisins in this. And to add a little bit of a depth of colour here. So how many raisins do you think? Well, you can put them on kind of like that. Just like that. Okay. Now, the final bit is the Roquefort, which I can't open because I've got slippery fingers on the oil from the thing. So we're going to go like this. So, if you can't get Roquefort, don't worry about it. Any strong blue cheese, like Danish blue, or perhaps Go, or Stilton maybe, but Roquefort is better for this. So we're going to cut this into kind of pieces like that. Now we're going to crumble this on here and get the pieces like this and crumble it on like that. Now you may think, well, is that all you're going to put on this salad? That's a bit boring, isn't it? Well, I'll tell you what, until you try this, you think, oh, that's a bit boring, I'm going to be so hungry after this. Well, you try it, because you'll find the protein in the cheese will fill you up, the pear will fill you up, and it will be better than you think. So, and what you could do with this as well is have a look at my another video of mine. You can knock up some croutons, and I was going to do that today, but unfortunately my oven went bang yesterday. The element inside the oven has gone again. That happened a few years ago, so I have to get a new element and put it in. So, but anyway, so there is my salad for today. We're going to have this for lunch. This is a main course salad. I mean, you could make a starter salad, make it like a quarter of that size. So each person would have like a quarter, just as a starter thing. So you could do that. I hope you've enjoyed it. And as I say, it's quick and easy. You can do that. You just need pear. Make sure the pear's not too hard. This one is a bit too hard, but there was nothing else yesterday when I went shopping for it. So what we need to do now, we've got the salad as I spoke about before. We've got the pears, we've got the Roquefort on there, we've got a salad base, and now we're going to add some walnuts. Now the walnuts, these are walnuts, look. They're tasty. I love walnuts and Brazil nuts, they're my favourite. Now what we're going to do here, there's two ways you can do that. Either you can put them on like that, which are a bit big, aren't they? I think, just, you know, have one a whole, or you can break them up. Now, if you break them up, you can do it a long way like this, or you can get a pestle and mortar. Oh, that one's a winner. Pestle and mortar, and right, this look. Here. And you can put your walnuts in there and you just bash them up like that a little bit. You don't have to bash them up a lot, just a little bit. Now, there we are, see? They're kind of, consider them bashed. Now, this won't suit everybody. You don't have to put the walnuts on, but it adds a bit of texture and another bit of taste. Salad dressing with that, I would just put in go straight on with the olive oil like that, just a little drizzle like that, and leave it like that. You can put on what dressing you fancy. The only thing I have to worry about is if you're making this for lots of people and perhaps you don't know what they do and what they don't forget these are nuts. And if you've got a nut allergy, you can't eat nuts, so you can't put them on. So my suggestion is, if somebody has a nut allergy, just make the salad, leave the nuts out, and let the people add their own nuts. Hope you like the video, hope you like the show. There's some more recipe ideas up here. There's some quick tips, including the one about the croutons up here for this thing, if you want to put croutons on it. And to subscribe to the channel, just click the How to Bloke icon. And until next time.